Folks, welcome back once again to Jack's Tech Corner and another video tutorial, but this time it's a little bit different. I wanted to compare two different types of software. I mean, it's the same software actually, but so many people are wrapped up in paying for Microsoft Office and those big fees that we have to pay to have Microsoft Office on your computers. And I get a lot of reasons why. First, well, that's what they use around the office. Second, well, that's what they use in college, and the professor requires a Microsoft Word document, in the DOC or DOCX file format. I recently had one of our bosses. I sent them a DOCX file, and they said, "Oh, can you send it in Microsoft format of DOC?" DOCX, DOC are both Microsoft formats. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. What I wanted to tell you about is the pricing. Let's go ahead and start looking at the screen here. So look at this. Microsoft Office 2021 Home and Business. I found it for $179.99. It says it's normally $250. $250? I also found Office Professional. I don't know what else you get for that, but it's $284.99. Originally, $350. Wow. And you need that so you can send that to your college professor? Come on, give me a break. So then I found Home and Student. I figured, well, if you're in school, you can always purchase that for $150, but it's $84.99. Folks, I want to tell you a little secret. And this secret has been out for many years. And so many people get scared of it that it just drives me absolutely bananas. That's why I wanted to create this video. And what I'm talking about is free open source software. And people go, "Oh no, Jack, open source, it's garbage, it's junk, it's free, it can't be any good." But it is. It's amazing software. It'll do everything that you can do in Microsoft Office, and it will save it as a Microsoft Office file format. What? It'll save it as a DOC or DOCX? Who knew, right? Oh, wait. Tonight, we're drinking a little bit of, I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's a Pennsylvania brewing company called Penn Brewing, and it is Nut Roll Ale for the holidays. Very good beer. Okay, back to work. So anyway, what I want to do is compare the two. So this is Microsoft Office, and we all know it. We love it. I've used Microsoft Office for years. I can admit it. But let's step over to LibreOffice. Now, LibreOffice has been around for a long time, a very long time, and it's open source. What does that mean exactly? So open source projects are ran by donations, and they're also ran by programmers all over the world. They each contribute something to it to make it better, to make it more interactive, to make it more interesting. It's not really owned by a company per se. It's managed by a group of people, but there's contributors around the world to this software package. And, so it's free in the fact of it's open source, but you can donate to it, and they never tell you how much to donate, and you don't have to. You can download it, install it, and it works perfectly fine. Now, you'll say, well, okay, but I use Excel also with Microsoft Office. Well, it's okay, because LibreOffice is a full Office package. Okay, it comes with all of those programs: a slide presentation program, a drawing program, a Excel program, and a Word program. Tonight, in this video, we're just simply talking about the document program, or Word, or Writer, or whatever you want to call it. So I wanted to tell you first that, if you want to keep paying for software, go ahead and pay it. Probably skip this video and, don't even watch it anymore. Just say, click off of that, because I don't like free stuff. Who likes free stuff, right? Oh, wait, I like free stuff. All right, so we're going to close this browser. And on the left is LibreOffice. On the right is Microsoft Office. Yay! Wait. $349 or $89, whatever, $129, whatever you want to pay, compared to the left, which is absolutely $0. It's free. Most people, and I've done a study on this over the years, most people use about 7 to 12% of all Office features. 7 to 12% of all Office features. And it's funny because, well, maybe it's even sad, because you buy these big packages thinking, I need all of this Microsoft Office because I need everything in there that they have to offer. That is not true. That's simply not the truth. I've known people that have written whole entire novels with LibreOffice, and they're just as beautiful as it would be with Microsoft Office. So the other thing Microsoft Office has going for it, I'll give you, is a lot of businesses use Microsoft Office. And anymore, I can show you so many different Office packages, even Google Docs. My kids have used Google Docs in school. They've done their master's degrees with Google Docs. And they save them or export them as Word documents, and their professors don't really ever know one way or the other what they're typing. And my kids saved, hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years by not upgrading their Office packages. So, with that said, I have a few things we're going to do here on this video, and I typed them up. Here we go. So, I'm going to make a heading in both of these to show you how that works. Make a bullet listing. Make a number listing. Change the font. How do you do that? Change the font size. Change the font color. And make the font bold. And in the end, with LibreOffice, we're going to have it as save as a, we'll make it a Microsoft Word document. Okay, so that's going to be one of my other stipulations, because I got to save it as a Word document for you, because in case your professor or your boss says, hey, I need it as a Word doc, man. I don't want that junky free stuff. So we have to make sure we're able to do all this. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do here is make a heading. All right. So make a heading. All right, let's move this to the left here. So now I'm in LibreOffice, so I'm going to go, how would I make a heading? I would think it would just be simply, make sense here, insert, and we're going to go to header and footer. Header, default page style. Okay, so this is my header. Okay, I'm going to center that. Boom. All right. This is my header. Let's go to Microsoft Office, and we're going to try the same thing. All right, so we're going to go insert. We're going to look for a header. Here's the header. And we'll do a typical header. This is my header. And we're going to center that now, so we'll go back to the home button. And we'll click on center. There we go. This is my header. Okay. Now, I don't know how to go down there, but anyway, we'll figure it out in a minute. Okay, there we go. So now we have a header on our page. We have a header on this page. We're going to go down here. We're going to enter down. Now, I do want to show you, because I found this earlier and I was thinking, well, Jack, people really love tabs for their menus, right? Instead of, if you look at LibreOffice here on the left, you'll see they have the standard toolbar that Microsoft Office dropped back in, I don't know, 2019 maybe 2017, somewhere around there, 16. I think the last one was Office 16, I believe. Now they go with this tab stuff, where you got these nice little tabs on here, and you got these different things. Look at that layout. Boy, that's beautiful. And you think, boy, well, Jack, that's why I pay all that money, because Microsoft works really hard at that. Well, I was playing around the other day with LibreOffice, and I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, well, is there tabs in here? Sure enough, if I go to View, and I look here under View, and I go to User Interface, if I click on Tabbed, Here's your tabs. And I click on Apply to All. All that means is I'm applying it to all of the programs. Look at this. Insert, Layout, References, Reviews, View, Extensions. Talk about that another day. Tools, and File, and back home. Yep. They have tabs on LibreOffice. And what did I tell you? It's what? It's free. Free. Okay. All right. So here we go. Now, I'd like to be able to put a line through this. I don't know if I can do that or not. Font. Font bold, underline, show font, spelling, and grammar. This isn't really this here. Let's see. Outline. There's no strike throughs. Isn't that crazy? You can't strike through it. I can underline it. All right. Underline. So make a heading is done. The next thing we're going to do is make a bullet listing. Well, Jack, I bet you can't make a bullet listing. Let's try that out. So we're in LibreOffice, and how would we make a bullet listing? Well, if we look right up here, look, right here is want numbers and toggle bullet listing. There you go. There's a bullet. Listing 1, listing 2, listing 3. Okay? Whoops, a daisy. Let me see here. I think I went down too many. Hold on. Let me back this up one. There. Listing 3. So there's my bullet listings. Okay? Let's go Microsoft Office. How hard is it to do it over here? Again, we click on bullet listing. Listing 1. Oops. Listing 2. Listing 3. Okay. Enter down a couple. Okay. Save over here. To get out your bullet, you hit enter, 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 enter. Okay. That'll get you out of the bullet listing. So there is our bullet listings. We did it in both of the programs. Very, very easy. Okay. So again, we'll just underline this stuff since I can't do a strike through. Sorry about that. But anyway, let's see here. Oops. Bullet listing. And we'll underline it. There you go. Bullet listing is done. Make a number listing. Well, okay, let's see if we can do that. You're writing your thesis or something, for college. We're going to go up here to numbers, and we're going to toggle that on. There's number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Oops. Sorry, I was typing that out, wasn't I? Number 3. Let's go to Microsoft Word. And we're going to go the same thing here. There we go. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Okay, if I hit enter a couple times, that will drop me down. I'll get out of it, okay? So, there you go. You're like, well, that's all good and well, Jack, but so we got this done. Make a number listing. You're like, boy, Jack, that's pretty good. Now we're going to change the font. Oh, what? There's fonts in LibreOffice? Are you out of your mind? Okay, so this is changing the font. Oops. Let's make it changing. Changing the fonts. Okay, so if I highlight it, if I just highlight everything, and I'm going to go up here to my fonts. Here's my fonts. Click this pull down menu. Well, look at all the fonts in there. Well, isn't that extraordinary? My goodness, it has fonts in LibreOffice. Are you out of your mind? There's a Rockwell font right there, okay? Let's do the same thing here. Changing, the fonts. Okay, changing the fonts. You're gonna change it. This was Rockwell. I don't know if Rockwell's in Microsoft Office or not, but let's try that out. Let's highlight it. And we're going to go to our fonts. And we're going to go down here to, we'll scroll down. Now, don't get me wrong. If you think about it, Microsoft Office may come preloaded with more fonts than LibreOffice, but you can always install fonts. Here's Rockwell right here. Rockwell. There you go. It's the exact same font as what's on the left is on the right. So absolutely we can change fonts. Okay, so that is that one. Change the fonts. Okay, let's underline that. Change the font size. What? You can change sizes of fonts? Well, let's try that. Font sizing. Okay, here's our next challenge in our Office competition. Font sizing. Oops, not sixing. Come on, Jack. Spell. I know it's been a long day, but we're going to go for it. Font sizing. Okay, this time I'll start Microsoft Word. I highlight it. I go to my font sizing control here. And I go 36. That should make it look pretty good. 36. There's my font sizing. Well, you can't do that in LibreOffice, Jack, because it's free. It's junk. Let's go here. Let's go 36. There is our font sizing again. Okay. Font sizing. There we go. So font sizing challenge is completed. You're like, wow, Jack, this software might not be too bad and it's the right price. Well, I don't know. Let's go with font coloring next. Okay. Go here and go font coloring. Okay, we're going to enter down one more time here. I'll enter twice. Say font coloring. Oops. You're like, Jack, it can't color fonts because it's free software. There's no way it's going to color that font. Well, let's go up here to this control here. And look, and you got, helper text underneath. Font color. Click this pull down menu. Here's our font palette. Let's say we make them both, I don't know. I like red. Red. There's our font coloring red. Let's do the same thing here with Microsoft Office because, we want to give it a good crack too. We're going to make it red. What the heck are you talking about? Are you a crazy man? You did it. Font coloring is good to go. Okay. Make fonts bold. Well, I don't know about that, Jack. Can it really do that? Can it do that? I'm going to say bold fonts. Okay. Over here, enter down twice. Make bold fonts. Okay. So this is a regular font. We're going to say go there. Oh, look. There's a bold. There's a helper text. Bold. There's a bold font. In LibreOffice, can it do it? Are you kidding me? Bold. Look at that. Perfect. Once again, we did it. Bold font. Okay, we did that. Bold font. Okay. Now, the big challenge is save as a Microsoft Word document. It probably won't do that, Jack. Well, let's see what we can do here. File. Now, if we go to File and we go to Save As. Okay, now that we have the Save As box open here, this is LibreOffice on the left, remember. We're going to give it a name. My File 1, whatever. Where we're going to put that at? Under Documents, and we'll put that under here. Let's see, Documents. We're going to allow that. Documents. We're going to create a new folder. Now, this is on a Mac, but this could be on Windows, Linux. It runs everywhere. LibreOffice is cross-platform. It doesn't matter what operating system you're running. Microsoft Word you cannot use on a Linux machine. It does work on a Mac. It does work on Windows, but you can't run on Linux without using some kind of form of Wine or some other crap emulator, okay? LibreOffice runs everywhere, folks, and that's what makes it such a wonderful tool. And it's free. Free! Okay? All right. Let's give us a folder name here. Demos. We're going to call it Demos, okay? And we'll go in Demos, and we'll my File 1. Now check this out. File type. The normal file type is Open Document Format, ODF. Check the pull-down menu. Look, Word 2007, Office 365, DOCX. Word 2007 DOCX. Word 97 to 2003, I was wrong. In 2003 is when they quit using DOC, document file. You can create an HTML. You can create a real text format. It goes on and on and on and on and on. But we're going to create a DOCX, okay? DOCX file, and we're going to say save it. All right, now this box pops up and it says, ask when not saving as ODF format. We're going to use ODF format. Now, there's a million tricks I can show you when you're doing this stuff. If you go to preferences of LibreOffice, here's the preferences right here. And if you go under the load and save, okay, I think it's under general. Yeah. Always save as. You can change this. If you're always saving it as a document, a Word document file, or a Microsoft Office document file, you can always save this stuff, and you can save it always as a DOCX. Okay, that would be the default when it comes up. Click Apply and OK. And if this comes up OK again, let's see. Save as. And you'll see here, it automatically chooses DOCX. Okay, so if you have that college professor or that boss that's like, I want a DOCX file. Well, now you can do it, okay? Very simply. We saved it as myfile1.docx. We didn't save Microsoft Office as anything, all right? Nothing. But let's go to, here we'll go to File, and we're going to go to Open. Okay, we're going to open a file up. What we're going to open up is the LibreOffice file from the left in Microsoft Word, and just to see what the formatting looks like. I haven't tried this one, so I hope it looks okay. So I'm going to go under Document, and we'll go down here to, let's see where we kept it at. Where did we put it at? I thought we put it under Demo. MNO, I don't see any demos. What? That could be a problem. It makes no sense whatsoever, so we're going to do it another way. Let's go to File Manager, go to Documents. I know, I'll find this file, don't worry. Go to Documents, go to Demos. Here's that file we just created. I'm going to right-click on it and say Open with Microsoft Word, okay? Let's open it with Microsoft Word. And there we go. This is the document that we just saved. It's perfect. This is my header. Here's our listings. Here's our numbers. Here's our fonts. Here's our font sizing, color, and bold fonts. There you go. Absolutely perfect. It works hands down 100% of the time. So it's free software, as good as software that you're going to pay for. Absolutely. I would choose open source software over Microsoft software anytime, any day of the week. And there's more videos to come on this subject. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's very helpful to you. I'm going to be bringing you more videos of this type because I believe so wholeheartedly in open source software and the open source movement that you don't have to pay for any software anymore. The computer, you buy the computer, you spend all that money for it, and I believe that you should be able to use the computer, pretty much to what you want to use it for without having to spend an arm and a leg to buy software. So hopefully this helped you out. Thank you so much for watching this video here on Jack's Tech Corner, and I will talk to you next time. So keep those computers running and keep them virus free. I'll see you back here next time. Bye for now, everybody. Take care.